Is the best Galaxy projector actually a Galaxy projector? Sounds like a trick question. It isn't, and by the end of this, you'll agree with me because I've gone deep on these, from the cheap USB ones to the fancy laser star projectors, and there's an honest answer to which is best that nobody selling them won't give you. Quick disclosure up front, we make a projector too, and I'll show you exactly where it wins and where it doesn't. Let's actually work out what the best Galaxy projector is. So, Galaxy projectors, the little domes that throw stars and a drifting nebula across your ceiling. And let's be fair, because the good ones earn it. The better models come with a remote, a timer, so it shuts off after you fall asleep, moving nebula instead of static dots, and enough coverage to wash whole bedroom in color. For a kid's room, for winding down, for cheap atmosphere at a party, a decent one is lovely. It's instant. One button and the room transforms. That's all you want. Honestly, buy a good one and enjoy it. I mean that. But here's where every single one of them hits the same wall, and it doesn't matter how much you spend on the dots. Get close, and it's exactly that. Dots and lasers, pretty in the corner of your eye, but the moment you actually look, the illusion thins. It's low resolution. It's one effect on a loop. And those jaw-dropping photos on the box, half of that is a long exposure camera trick your eyes will never see in the room. The real Milky Way, deep color, actual movement, a dot thrower physically can't do it, which raises the honest question. Do you want dots on the ceiling, or do you want an actual galaxy? Because that's the twist. The best Galaxy projector isn't a Galaxy projector at all. It's a real video projector showing real space. Point one at your ceiling, and yeah, ours flips straight up on its own stand. Do exactly that. Put on a proper nebula or actual footage from a telescope, and your whole ceiling becomes deep space, not scattered. A real high-resolution galaxy, clouds of color slowly drifting, stars with actual depth. It's the room those box photos were lying about, except now it's genuinely above your head, and there are millions of hours of that content free, already built in through the app. Swap the Galaxy for an aurora, an underwater scene, fireplace, a rainstorm. It's not one loop, it's every mood there is. And here's the part a Galaxy projector can never touch. When you're done with space, it's still a real projector. Flip it back to the wall, and it's a 100-inch movie night. Game, shows, streaming built in. The dot thrower does one thing forever. This does the Galaxy better, and then does everything else too. Now I promised honesty, so here's the trade. A cheap Galaxy projector is truly one button. Set and forget. You don't put anything on. Just hours, you pick the scene and press play, and it wants a dark room to look at that. So if you literally want to switch and sleep nightlight for a toddler, a good cheap Galaxy dome is the smarter buy. And I won't pretend otherwise. But if you want the Galaxy the photos actually promised, and a device that's also your cinema, it isn't close. For that ceiling Galaxy, our dark room models are perfect. The under 100 720p, or the sharper 1080p, and the brighter Apollo if you want it bigger and bolder. Any of them turns a plain ceiling into deep space. So is the best Galaxy projector a Galaxy projector? Honestly, no. The best one is a real projector that can be a Galaxy tonight and a cinema tomorrow. Heads up, prices creep as parts get priced. So today's won't hold forever, but don't buy off one video. Go to the page, see the real ceiling shots, and read the return policy. 30 days, no question. Put an actual Galaxy over your bed and see the difference yourself. Simplify Tech, Cinex at simplifytech.shop. Link at the top of the description. Ships worldwide, free, most stores inside a week, 6-month warranty, and 100% of what you just saw is 100% what's up. Stop buying dots. Put the real thing on your ceiling. I'll catch you in the next one.